Hello, let's do Wordle for April 15th. Let's spin our members wheel and see what we're starting with today. All right, we're starting with fraud, suggested by SG 190th. All right, fraud, not too bad of a word. It's got some good letters in it. It's a mix. There's some middling letters. If you actually get the middling letters to light up, that can be really nice. But it's a bit of a gamble. Better to have the really common letters. Common letters be common, I think, is a new saying we should have on this channel. All right, because common letters be common, and we don't have any left, any consonants. The common consonants are S, T, N, L that are left, and T, all of them. We could do Salé, but we'll do a Salé anagram when that hasn't come up. I think least. Oh, I can't do least, so steal. All right, I think that's good. STEAL. Just double checking my keyboard. All right, common letters be common. We have now 3 of them. I think ending in E would be good. We'd have to do a second, probably. Say, probably. Raise would have been interesting. False has already been the answer, and there's no L. I'm trying to think what goes between that A and S. Like, is it like, I thought of the word lapse, which is really fun, but I know there's no L. I don't think there's another apps. Caps. I know cops is a word, but not caps. We need to use the A. What about like NSE? Usually it's NCE, isn't it? Now that I'm looking at it. All right. Is there nothing? AISE instead of raise? Is there another one? I don't see one. There's maze with a Z, but that doesn't help me. What an O? AOSE? No way. Maybe I need to put the S here. You know, I could do something like this. Would we end in Y? Basie? Casey? Casey's a name. Gassy. Need to use the E. I wonder if I could see. The problem is A doesn't go here or here. I could start with A, but I'm trying to avoid that. We could start with E. I mean, starting with E isn't great, but I feel like EAS isn't bad. There's the word easel, for example. Easy. Oh, why is this so hard? Maybe I'll just do this again. Maybe like this. SPE. SGE. I don't like any of this. IE. Double E. I'm not seeing anything. Are we down to like one word? Like there's the ace to trap, but there's no T. So that doesn't help me. How about we start with A then? A S and then like put an E somewhere. Or like we could even end in E. We could end in SE. Amuse. Unfortunately, there's no U. Maybe there's something similar. What about OSE? Let's just look at them. A bows, a coes. No, I don't think so. Oppose. Unfortunately, that is not how oppose is spelled by a long shot. Can't repeat any vowel in the middle there. There can't be an A or an E. I think anise. Anise is a word. Let's try that. Okay, so it does start with A. What are we doing here? I don't think we're doing AE, so the E is fixed here. And we have an S and an N to place. Maybe like AS something EN? Aspen? The kind of tree? Okay, I thought I had it. What is it? When? Yen? Ashen. Oh, I kept pronouncing the S wrong. Yeah, ashen. Interesting. Ashen is an interesting word. Okay, so there were actually several words left. Anise, aspen, ashen, at the very least. And I just couldn't think of any of them. Like they all start with A. I try not to start or end with a vowel unless I'm forced to, but I pretty much was forced to here. I'm curious what the bot has to say. So we started with fraud. We had a yellow A. It's just palsy here, and in fact, it's very concerned about something in hard mode that makes us lose. One word makes us lose about. Um, in fact, I think it is exactly one word that loses. All right. But anyway, I went with, what did I go with? I went with steel. Interestingly, it doesn't want any Saleh anagrams. And so we get the E and the A and the S. None of them are placed. So we're down to 6 words at this point. Aegis. Ooh, that is an AE. Ooh, imagine if it was Aegis. That's a kind of shield. Ashen was our answer. Askew. Eaves. Eaves. Wow. Mass with an E at the end. And passe. So it does not consider whatever I guessed to be likely anise. Interesting. But that is what I guessed. And we get the A in place, we get the N, we get the S, we get the E. And now Ashen was it, other than Acnes, Aeons, and Aspen. So I actually went Aspen. And now it's only Ashen. Okay. Interesting that Aspen wouldn't be. I mean, okay, I'm always the one to explain this, but the reason Aspen's not on the answer list is because the answer list is not every common word. It's just a bunch of common words. Therefore, some common words got left out. That's the quickest way I can explain it. It's not intended to be a comprehensive list of every single common word. It's just enough common words that we can play the game for years. All right, and if we start with Saleh, we kind of skip a step. And we get the E in place. Wow, Saleh is so Steel versus Saleh. Look at why it likes Saleh better. The placement, right? The placement of the letters made a huge difference in what was possible here. Only Ashen or Askew. So it has a 50-50 get it in 2. Otherwise it gets in 3. That's crazy. All right. It could be Usnia. You never know. Well, that's it for Wordle. If you'd like to watch more of me, and why wouldn't you? There is the New York Times Games. You can click the middle of the video during the credits. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.